And good afternoon, YouTube. This is one of the pedals off my Monstercross bike. This is a combination SPD and platform pedal, and one thing I did was drill and tap the circumference here for, I think these were M3 set screws. They're about 1/8 inch diameter, and so I just drilled and tapped holes, put the set screws in with the Allen head part on the top there, and that really helps with the cycling shoes for grabbing the pedal when you're in the platform mode. But anyway, I've been chasing a bottom bracket noise or a pedaling noise. I replaced my bottom bracket and that helped a bit, but the noise has kind of come back. So I checked all the screws here, they're all tight, and then I also applied a little silicone grease to my cleats. I don't think that was the problem, but that's a good thing to check. But one thing I noticed, if you can see there, there's a little bit of play in the axle on the pedal. So with these Shimano SPD pedals, you need a special tool to get that off. And I didn't know about that until today when I went to try to get that off. I guess some pedals have a regular hex head down here that you can unscrew, but the Shimano pedals use this kind of a star-shaped spline kind of thing in there, and I found this on Thingiverse. A user named Gabbeon posted this about 4 years ago, so I just printed one of these out. It's a little tight fit. I printed it in ABS, so I think what I may need to do here is kind of tap it in. I don't know if the model is slightly tapered. Yeah, there we go. That should be in there. And then this is the pedal off of the right side of the bike, and it's marked with a left-handed thread on this part. So yeah, there we go. Look at that. That little 3D printed tool works. Took 9 grams of plastic and about 20 minutes to print, and that's all you need. There's your pedal spindle there. Yeah, there's definitely some play in there. So I guess your bearings are in this part here. I think all I need to do probably is tighten these up a little bit. Might just give those bearings a little bit of a cleaning job and put some fresh grease in there. But that's the first time I've worked on these SPD pedals. We'll do this pedal, and then we got the one on the left side of the bike. So that was the one tip I read, was do one side at a time, because these things are opposite threads. Metal threads in there, plastic threads here, and they're opposite threads on the two sides. Yeah, so that's the modified pedal. So I have basically little pins in there for a little better grip. There were aluminum ridges cast into the surface of the pedal, but they weren't sharp. They were rounded over, and I found they were very slippery. So what I did was I just knocked those off, and then I put all my studs into the gaps between those ribs. But yeah, there we go. I'll get this cleaned up, and we'll see about putting it back together. Okay, YouTube, I think I got the bearings cleaned out. I actually took them apart and rinsed them out in some denatured alcohol and wiped them down, put some fresh grease in there. So I guess now I need to take this out, put the pedal body back in the vise. And let's see, this is again backwards. So you want to thread it in by hand, because that's plastic threads going into metal threads. As tight as I can get it by hand, and there's a couple turns left here, I think. Let's see, I guess I have to go like that. There we go. Oh yeah, that's much better. Just a very tiny amount. So we'll see how that goes. I guess I got one more to do. I thought I used metric set screws, but they're actually SAE. I used 632 by 3/8 inch, and I think that's right at 1/8 inch diameter, which would be, I think, 3 millimeters. So probably an M3 by 10 millimeter would also work. I'm not sure if that's the cause of the squeaking, but figure the only way to find out is to clean and grease a pedal and see if it makes any difference. I'll report back if this was the problem. Put some Phil Wood waterproof grease in there and a little bit squeezing out, so that was good. I guess I got enough grease in there. I just squirted a little bit of grease right in the bottom of the recess there, and then as you push the pedal in, it forces the grease back out, so any excess comes out of the threaded end there. But yeah, I think I'll give that a try. So just show you fixing my pedals. So yeah, here's the shoes. I've got these Keen mountain bike SPD shoes. When you're on the pedal, you're right about there. So like I say, the pins along this part of the pedal aren't really needed. And on the second pedal I just didn't drill these holes. So all your grip comes from these side ribs on your tread. Actually, I guess you're over like this. But the grip comes from this part of the pedal. You can see the part right there. I don't know if that shows up. It's not touching. And right there, there's absolutely nothing down there. So you really don't need these back pins. The ones on the side do all the work there. I like this pedal since I ride my bike to the trail on the pavement. I clip into the cleat, and then when I get to the technical sections, I unclip, flip the pedal over, and use the platform side. But yeah, there we go. I'm going to go give this pedal a try, and we'll let you know if that was the solution or not. Yeah, if you have any questions about the pedal or the pins in there, post up in the comment section below. And as always, thanks for watching.